Hello, hello there, my crafty friends. It is Candy here from sweetstamper.com, and I have so much to show you tonight. I'm a little bit on cloud nine because my grandkids who live in Virginia are here in town, and they're not staying with us, but we had them over the last 24 hours for sleepover and had so much fun. We've been out to see Christmas lights. We made Christmas sugar cookies made from scratch. We cut them all out and cooked them last night, and then we decorated them this morning, and it's been a really full time period. And so I am, like I said, a little bit on cloud nine and definitely behind schedule on lots of things. That's okay. You know, we do what we do for those grandchildren. And I am so glad I've got some ladies watching already. I thank you for your patience with being on a bit late tonight. Just lots of things going on here that I needed to be able to get to, and I'm trying to see where I know I'm live because people are here, but I'm trying to find me on my computer, my laptop, so that I can make sure that I'm seeing what you're seeing and that I'm in camera. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer for the computer to catch up. Oh, gosh, it's just being really ornery. Okay, well, I'm going to have to go with what I'm seeing out of my phone and take it from there. So tonight we're going to talk about paper. It's going to be all about paper. Paper that's leaving us, paper that's coming new, paper that's already current. So some of y'all are already sharing, which I appreciate ever so much. I've got paper here to show you from my paper share that is gone. It's gone live, as it were, because you can purchase it. But I'm still working on being able to show you everything that you get because I have an awesome paper and ribbon share this time. You get papers, ribbons, or both. And I'm thrilled to offer within that the free gift of, okay, let's just forget about the computer. Okay, the free gift of lots of celebration paper. So let's start with framed florets. So I'm going to start here because I have a bunch of swaps to show you, and I wanted to do this before this stuff goes away. Now, you may already be aware framed florets is in our spring catalog, and the awesome dies are in the spring catalog. I mean, they're just show-stopping dies. This is absolutely beautiful stamps, photopolymer, easy to use. What is going to go away is this right here. So this framed and festive, I've used the heck out of for Christmas cards. And this is only available through, I think, January the 2nd while supplies last. Actually, I think it's January the 4th because the spring catalog goes live on the 5th. So I participated in a swap, and I really haven't shared these with you. So I thought tonight would be a good night to do that. And like I said, I got a bunch of other stuff, fun stuff to show you as well. And it's kind of all about the papers because this is exquisite. I love this. This is from Deb Snyder. And this is just, so much of what I love about Christmas cards. So this is the Merry Melody embossing folder, our gold foil paper. This is heat embossed. She's used the Florets dies here and heat embossed that. I mean, is that not just classic gorgeousness, the gold and white? Now, the stamp set is what you only have available through the end of December and a couple of days into January. But today is free shipping. So now that's on a $75 product order, but this would be a great stamp set. If you have not included this yet, if you haven't purchased it, I highly recommend that. It's item number 160888, and I don't have a price tag on it, which I usually do. But what I will say is that I love, love, love the fonts on this. This From Our Home to Yours can be used year round as the From All of Us. So some of this can be used year round, and I feel like this is a real must have. Okay, so this is gorgeous. Now look at this one. The paper is also something that's only available through the end of December, technically January the 4th. But isn't this gorgeous using these dies? And you see that paper right in the middle? Isn't that beautiful? So this is from Lynn Dunn. And look at what she's done here. No pun intended. So she's used the designer paper here and as the focal point there. And then look how beautiful. I mean, that is just a gorgeous, gorgeous card. Just a little bit of twine. Now these guys, unfortunately, these have sold out, but have no fear. I have a few that I'm going to be giving away. So stay tuned. I do a giveaway with every single Facebook Live, and I do the giveaway the following week, and it's based on those who share. If you share the video, please tell me that you shared it so I can enter you in the drawing for the free prize. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? Now you see this is the limited edition stamp set, the limited edition designer series paper. So, you know, you want to get it while you can. Now this is over the top Christmas card. I'm going to have to open this. This is from Marcy Betziker, I think is the way you say her name. And let's see if I think this is a fun fold because it's really thick. Now, is that not just over the top gorgeous? I think this ribbon is back in. This is that very vanilla ribbon that was, very vanilla and gold ribbon that was unavailable for a while. Let me move this from behind you because it kind of distracts your eye. I got so much here to show you. But this, oh, look at there. Oh my, isn't that gorgeous? Now does this, no, that's just the way, oh, I don't recall seeing this fun fold. I do love taking this paper and coloring the berries. I've done that myself with a couple of different colors. Isn't that just gorgeous? I mean, I love it when the inside is just as fancy as the outside. And I think the reason it's so thick is she's even put those festive pearls in here so that it really, really puffs up. And it's just exquisite. So this is why I didn't want to just hide these away and not share them with you. Now look how totally different this one is. And this is the beauty of this whole kind of sweet collection, whatever you want to call it. This is from Laura Milligan, one of our $1 Million Achievers. I'm so blessed to be part of a Top Achievers group that swaps. We are the Trip Achievers. We have a really nice swap. So look at that. Now she's put Wink of Stella here. And she's colored those gold little guys. And I love this. This is probably my favorite. Probably my favorite current embossing folder, the Well Worn. I think that's what it's called. Type Worn. Something like that. Now look here. This is my favorite piece of the paper in here. The green one. So this is from Sasha Wilson. I think she's in like New Mexico. Really cool lady. And look at that. She has puffed this up all the way around so that the oval frame is on dimensionals all the way around. Isn't that just gorgeous? With that pop of red and everything else is that soothing, soft, succulent. I mean, just gorgeous. Now this takes you in a totally different direction with that bold, I love the polished pink with that navy. It's so pretty. You could use that for anything. You could open it up and say happy birthday. You could open it up and say thank you. This is another one from Deb Snyder. Now here's an over the top. Wow, wow. Lots of wow factor here. And Marsha Lynn, hello from Wisconsin. I'm so glad that you are joining me. I'm struggling to be able to see the comments because of my I can't get it to come up on my computer for some reason. Okay, so Sherry, thank you for letting us know that this stamp set is $23. And Kay has said that fun fold is called an easel card. So thank you, ladies, for giving us some of the things that I wasn't sure about. But yeah, these are some gorgeous cards. So thank you so much for sharing, those of you who are sharing. And look how she's embossed that. That's with that flowery folder. And just a hint, just a little strip of that. And doesn't it look so special? A little goes a long way. And speaking of, now here it is. This is Dawn. I can't think of her last name. And I actually know this lady, like personally. We're friends. She's Dawn up in Michigan. I can't think of her last, Bourget, that's it. Dawn Bourget. Look at that, how pretty. She does really gorgeous work. And look how this is cut out from the paper. So these papers are really gorgeous, layered up here, and just so pretty. Wishes for a beautiful birthday. I mean, now, and this is from the framed floret stamp set. These are not from the holiday one. So isn't this neat? Now this is so simple. This is just the paper, which is so gorgeous. And again, a lot of these ladies are popping these up on lots of dimensionals all the way around there. So very simple, lots of white. But that popped up, it gives a lot of wow texture. Now this one, again, really highlighting that paper. The paper, remember, you can only get through the end of, well, technically I would say the end of December, because I don't like to cut it too close. But as long as it lasts, you can get it through January the 4th. And this is 2 different patterns. See, that's that one that I like to color in with the blue one. Now here we have, again, another over-the-top Christmas card. I need to open this up. This is Kay Cogville. Really nice lady. I think Kay might live in Texas. No, I think she lives in like Iowa. She was a display stamper in Arlington at our onstage event. And look at there's a lot of glitz and glam there with all those red rhinestones, which I love. And then that little bit of linen thread, and you see how she's just given us a little bit of these red berries. Isn't that lovely? Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Great Christmas song. Wishes for a beautiful birthday. See, I think if you're going to get the framed florets, you might as well just go ahead and get the framed and festive stamp set as well. I love the fact that this little frame has those ridges on it. Gives a lot of really nice texture. Here's another one, and she has combined, this is Gina Cardera. She's combined, let's see, she's put that little strip of designer paper there. 2 different designer papers here, and I love how she's combined these 2 ribbons, the linen thread with that sparkle, this is that starry sky. Ribbon. Now this one has no stamping. That's a no stamping card. Isn't it beautiful? Because you can cut these out using the dies. But that paper, again, I know you're going to get tired of hearing me say it, but it's only available through January the 4th while supplies last. Now here's that same paper. Look how different it can look. So here it is like on a birthday card or at kind of all occasion. And here it is on a Christmas card. And I will say I've been using the heck out of this ribbon, and I just love, love, love it. That window pane ribbon. So good for Christmas cards. Okay, you ready to be wowed? Here we go. This is a shaker card extraordinaire. So what this lady has done, and I think I've already taken it out of here, so I'm not even sure who this is. Look at that detailing on the inside. Isn't that gorgeous? She's used that rose gold paper here. I suspect that she cut this out from the inside. And then, look at that. She has taken the designer series paper there, and then she put vellum over it that was embossed with that time worn. I mean, this is an over-the-top gorgeous card. And the shaker has little hearts from the die, as well as some of those little glass beads. Really exquisite. I mean, and you could mail this pretty easily. You know, it's a little bit thick. You might have to put a butterfly stamp on it. But I mean, that's a really special birthday card. Now, this is super simple again. I say super simple. Look at that. Oh, it goes this way. Look how pretty. So that is a no stamping here. And then, but again, she's popped this up. And then, thank you with all my heart. I love, love, love the script on this, the fonts. Now, I'm not sure if, let's open it up and see. This is from Susie Barnes, another one of our $1 Million Achievers. She must have run out of business cards, because usually we'd take the easy way out, and look at that, she's signing those. So let's see how this opens. Ah, there we go. Isn't that cool, the way she's ruched that ribbon? This is that organdy ribbon, the sparkled organdy ribbon. Isn't that beautiful? Again, this could be for anything. You go on the inside, you can make happy birthday, thank you, anything. Here's a beautiful, beautiful birthday card. And there's that die that cuts out all the little tiny hearts. And that one lady had made, you know, the shaker card with all the little hearts in there. And that little bit of the gold trim behind there. Look at this. Elegant, simple, gorgeous. And this is the brushed metallic, I think that's what it's called, foil. So it's a little bit of a matte finish on there. It's so pretty. Now here, this is a really different way of going about it. This is that pink and blue paper, and she's really popped it with red for a Merry Christmas. This is Angie Leach. Isn't that gorgeous? Wishes for a beautiful birthday, and she's cut this frame out from the designer paper. Isn't that interesting? People are so creative, and I love to be able to get ideas this way. So that's what I hope you guys are getting, is some ideas. Now this is that, I don't know the name of this fold. Y'all are probably better at that than I am. But isn't that a fun fold? And just a little bit of stamping here, letting the paper really do the heavy lifting for you. Here's another, this is one of my all-time favorite fun folds. The book binding fold is what it's often called, or book fold. This is Suzu's Sisterhood, Suzanne Taylor. So looky here. Isn't that cute? Really pretty. And there's that plaid paper again. We're actually kind of checked paper. Okay, we got a couple more, and then we're going to look at some other paper. Hope y'all are having fun and getting inspired. Now, this is Janice Waitman. I think Janice is one of our heavy-hitting leaders. I can't remember if she's a $1 Million Achiever or not. She's an awesome lady. So I love what she did. She's used the in-color opals here, and she stamped this and then ran it through. A lot of people are using this embossing folder with this. Let me grab it. I wanted to say well-worn. It's type-worn. So a lot of people are pairing this with this, and that tells me that, you know, a lot of people are seeing this coordinates really well. Now this is, again, super, super simple, but look how cute. Look how cute. Just a little stamping here. You let your dies do the work for you there. And that is all of my framed florets swaps. Now I need to put them into my little bag here so that I don't have cards flying everywhere when I'm done. Let's see, here we go. Pat is on here with me tonight. She's going to come over tomorrow to my studio and help me, and I'm hoping, I told her, you know, it's kind of a wreck in here. But I'm really determined to get some major tidying and organization done. I'm kind of against the clock because I've got a lot of stuff coming up. I've got card class this Saturday. I got 30 people coming to my Saturday card class here in San Antonio. And then, of course, I've got holidays with my family and everything. And I've got my olive branch class is still open. So I've got a few more spots for that left. So we'll be shipping that out the door. I'm getting ready for my weekend retreat in January, and I leave on January the 4th for England to see my other grandchildren and to help with their new little brother who is on his way. Hopefully we'll be there during the time I get there, at some point during that visit. Okay, I need to sit down. Let me see. Let me grab a stool and put my computer over here. Let's see if it ever came up where I could see what you're seeing. So weird. Okay. So I got a few sneak peeks for you. And I'm combining some paper. Oh, I think I'm there now. No, that's still last week's. Oh, there I am. Okay, wait. Okay. Okay, so now I can see what you're seeing, and now I can see your comments a little better. Theoretically, it's being really slow coming up. Okay. So here we go. Let me show you. We're talking about paper still. So this is one of the cards that we're doing in my card class on Saturday. Now this is a sneak peek of a Stampin' Punch bundle. I don't think this one's packed up yet. Let me show you. Actually going to be featuring this in my Twist Club in January, which also has to get sorted out before I leave. So this is one of our new embossing folders. I think it's called like cane. It looks like cane, you know, like when you have a cane chair, and it has that cane rushing in there. So that's what I used here. This is the Stamp and Punch bundle. It's only $37.75. Which I think is a great deal. And I love the fact that you have these big hearts, which there's no punch for those. These come out really easily, but I love the fact that this really just celebrates love. It's friendship, it's Valentine's Day, it's I love you, for you. Lots of versatility there, which I always love. So we are making a Valentine card on Saturday. And I'm using, this is one of the papers that's retiring from our holiday catalog. And I will show you another card that uses that because I used it on 2 cards for Saturday. It's retiring, it's on the last chance list, it's still available, and you get it in Cherry Cobbler. It comes in gold, and that's what we're using here for this card. I told you, it's all about the paper tonight. So this is annual catalog paper. This is holiday catalog paper. And this is holiday catalog paper, spring catalog stamps. And let's see. This is another card that we're doing on Saturday. And I know, well, I did last week when I was stamping with you, I made sympathy cards, and I seem to be needing more and more, unfortunately. So this is one of the new stamp sets in the in the spring book. This is a celebration free paper. So when you sign up for my paper share, you get that as part of the kit. And it's coming out a little bit dark, I think, on camera, but it's really gorgeous paper. So that is another sneak peek for Saturday, for my Saturday card class people. Now, this is one of the cards that we made at my team gathering. So, you know, if you are not yet a demonstrator, I want you to be thinking about joining my team in January because there's an amazing joining special. And I do a lot to support my team. I love my team. We have an awesome community within my team. And so we did an in-person event here in San Antonio for Christmas. And then we also did an online bingo, which was absolutely free. I give that to my team. It's an annual gift for them. I have hundreds of dollars in prizes, and that's for everybody. So I like to be able to support my local people as well as my people who are in other states or too far to get here, or they have to put their kiddos to bed and they can't get out, you know, for a live meeting. So this is a free stamp set you can get during Celebration. These adorable owls, they're so fun. And I actually used the paper. This is, I think it's called Vellum Designs. This is the paper that I featured in my Olive Garden. I keep calling it Olive Garden. That's the restaurant. My Olive Branch card class. I still have a few spots available. And you get 1/4 of a pack of this paper that's annual catalog. But look how versatile it is. You can do so much with it. So we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards with my class. I gave you another 2 great ideas last week for this stamp set. So that's a lot of great stamping to do. And I wanted just something bright, well, not bright and fresh, kind of soft and fresh for my December card class by mail, so that, you know, I've just been doing so many Christmas cards and I wanted a different palette. Oh, there should be a 5th card here. Oh, here it is. that's actually my favorite. So, and this is that gorgeous paper right here. You can do so many cool things with it. So, like I said, tonight is all about the paper. And some sneak peeks and some swaps, lots of things to share. Now, here's another card that we're doing on Saturday. Super, super simple. And this is a paper. This was the Snowflake Vellum, which has sold out. I do have a couple of extra packages if anybody's interested, because I over purchased for a class by accident. And but it makes such a pretty, just a thank you card. So this is a winter card, and I love that this stamp set is called Perched in a Tree. It's in our holiday book, and it's carrying over, which means it will continue to be available through the spring. I got a couple more sneak peeks for you, and then we're going to talk paper shares. So this is what I'm featuring at my retreat in January. So Creative Escape Winter Retreat, we are doing the Rain and Shine bundle. This is actually designer series paper, and so is this. The only thing we're stamping is this little greeting. And I love this saying, rainy days are better with you. Isn't that lovely? Now there's a die set that goes with this suite. And so we're going to be showcasing this suite, having lots of fun with it. If you cannot be here in San Antonio for my weekend retreat, I will be offering Retreat in a Box. So let me show you part of this suite again, featuring the paper. This is not stamped. This is the paper. And I absolutely love this Rain or Shine is the name of the suite. So there's a couple of sneak peeks for my retreat, so that, yeah, it's super cute for most of us have kids, grandkids, nieces, nephews, Sunday school students, people that are in your life that need cards like this. But personally, I mean, I used to collect bunny rabbits for a long time, not real live ones, but little figurines. And I finally had to say, okay, I've got enough bunnies, but I do love bunnies. And this is just, they're having so much fun with them. Okay, we're going to talk paper shares, and then I'm going to sign off for tonight. This, believe it or not, is paper. That is Celebration paper. You can get this whole big stack. I think it's a 48 sheet stack, if I recall. Now, this is free with a $100 order. Now, this is showing you what you get when you sign up for my paper share. This is one of the free gifts that comes with my paper share. And I'm super excited to offer that to you, because you would have to spend $100 to get this. And I love the fact that you can play with this and then decide, maybe this is enough for you of this paper. Maybe you want to make purchases in January and February where you can earn this for free. This is the kind of brighter side, and this is the softer side. Really perfect palette of colors for spring. So that is one of the free gifts you get with my paper share. Then you also get this paper on the farm. It's such a cute set of papers. And again, this is free with a $50 order. And you get one of each one. I love these the chicks and the geese. They're just super cute. I love the colors in this one. And then let me show you the other side. So this is kind of like tire tracks or something. This has like hills, countryside, more countryside from another set, another piece of paper. A nice yellow, almost like a ticking stripe. We got a little chicken wire here and a gorgeous red plaid, kind of a country plaid. So that you get free. Now there's another, I don't have all the papers even cut yet to show you, but I'm showing you what I have cut. I have them all, but they're, yeah, still here in my studio. And oh, I've got one more here, another free one. There's one free one that I don't have cut for you yet, the dainty flowers, something like that. This paper I love. So these gorgeous, rich colors. This is the one we're doing we're using on Saturday for sympathy cards. I looked at this and thought, these are almost like, now these are more like an aster. but these are big cabbage roses, and these to me, that's a lot going on there. So let's use it in smaller amounts and make gorgeous sympathy cards. I love the deep background here, black with a lot of evening evergreen. And look at that plain, simple flip side. So those will look really good. And again, that you get free with my paper share. Now let's look at some of the papers that you're going to get that are mini catalog papers. This is the Regency Park set, and I think it's really fun flowers, kind of a combination of bright and soft, which makes it super versatile. Love, love, love. Of course, there's my petal pink with balmy blue. Y'all know petal pink is my favorite color, and they've paired it with Calypso Coral and Balmy Blue and Night of Navy, and aren't they just scrummy colors? And then look at this side. I mean, I love that pattern right there. This is like a little sweet calico dress. Yeah, there's a lot to love here. This one's really pretty too. So that is part of my paper share, the Regency Park. And this is kind of an unexpected one. This is not usually something I go for. I cannot even remember the name of it, but it's the one with the motorcycles. And so this is there's a lot of specialty papers in the spring catalog. And this one is, they're all shiny black and basic gray. And they're just fun patterns. I mean, the checkerboard, kind of nuts and bolts here. But this one I love, those roses. Seems like you could color those, but look at the other side. Then you have kind of vintage, like vintage travel signs, vintage, these are those, what do you call them? Before you had mobile home parks, this is the, I can't think of the name of them. A lot of them here out in the West. This has actually, if you see the full one, it has individual card fronts in there. This is kind of fun, motorcycle gear. And then there they are, the Harleys. I have no idea about motorcycles, but really cool paper for the guys. But I think you could kind of do some fun girly things too, because I know girls ride motorcycles too. Now this is the paper I'm going to be featuring with my Twist Club in January. This is part of the Country Lane, I believe is the name of this. Now, I will tell you, that's my favorite piece. And can you believe there's so much petal pink in this spring catalog? I'm just in heaven. So a lot of petal pink. Yeah, Terry Lynn, yes, those black roses do indeed scream biker chick. So I love these colors. Paired up with that, that's that sweet sorbet. See, this will go right into the punch. So you can punch these right out, which would be fun. And then we've got a lot of balmy blue in in the papers this time, a lot of petal pink, and a lot of sweet sorbet. Now look at the back side. Aren't those brilliant? And I got a couple more, and then I got to go downstairs. I got stuff to do with my hubs. There is some specialty papers that are just gorgeous. This one's called like Dry Brush Stroke, and it is gorgeous. I think this is going to be really beautiful run through with an intricate die. So that will be coming. This paper I have loved working with. I used this on a swap, which it's in a box and I can't get to it readily. But this is very different from our other glimmer papers. It's really smooth. So there's no like chunks to come off. It's really smooth. It's quite thick. And it has fresh freesia, soft, succulent, and gold. A lot of gold in this catalog too. So that is it for tonight. I'm going to love you and leave you. Now, I do have a winner for the drawing. It was all about paper tonight, and I have a drawing for this gold and silver paper from Celebration about a year ago. And my winner, is Margaret Rika. So Margaret, I don't think I have your mailing address, so you're going to want to make sure that you private message me that. And remember that every one of my Facebook Lives, there's a giveaway. Now, sometimes I will say, Jennifer is my awesome admin, and I give her the prizes ahead of time. I do the drawings after we're getting ready to do the next Facebook Live, and I let her know who the winner is. Sometimes when she says next week's Facebook Live and I say this week's Facebook Live, yeah, we're not on the same page. There's a prize anyway. So whether you get 1 week's prize or the next week's prize, Margaret, you're going to get this beautiful gold and silver paper. Absolutely free, and it's a fun set of papers to use. You can add color or use it plain. So that is it for tonight. Make sure that you are on my email list so that you have all the details about my paper share. I do have exclusive pricing for my first level downline. And like I said earlier, I love to support my team. I love to have fun with my team and create with my team. And we have an awesome, positive, creative space on Facebook. We do Zoom meetings, and we also, I send out emails so that anybody who's not on Facebook, wasn't on Zoom, still gets all the information. So we hang out in person. When we can, we hang out on Zoom, and we do a lot of creative challenges. Anybody can enter, and they're all done drawings, just like I do here. So they're not a competition. We're doing one right now, and I'll tell you what it is. It is red. So you have to have some kind of a current red in your project. So they're really simple like that. But then that means anybody can participate, whether you're like some really expert stamper, which we have some really expert stampers, or if you're just kind of brand new and you're just finding your way with this amazing hobby that we have. So there is room for you on my team. So make sure that you are creating an awesome wish list and that you are ready to jump into the joining special in January and become part of my team. One other perk I'll tell you about my team before I sign off is they get all my card and class tutorials for free. So that is it for tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will be here next Thursday at my regular time of 7 p.m. Central Time. Thanks so much for tuning in. Thank you for your support. Make sure that you have taken advantage of the free shipping special today, and I will see you next week. Take care, and God bless.